Hey everyone. Well, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning and I came outside to give you guys an update on the fall garden. So this is where the fruit bushes were at, the blueberry and the blackberry and the raspberry. And those have all been put in the greenhouse. This is that empty space where the sorrel I had sown and it didn't come up, so I am going to put something there as well as over here. Probably the 1,000 head kale that I have started. Bok choy looks like it's doing good, but something might be eating it. I saw a white butterfly moth around here yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if I found some of those little green caterpillars in here. I don't see them right now, but I'll probably have to come back and look really good. They have really been out here still, and we're supposed to get weather, really nice weather this week in the 70s. So I'm sure they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Anyhow, lettuce is doing good. I had threw a couple of, I think it was Swiss chard in the back there, rainbow chard, little tiny seedlings. Spinach is doing good. The second round of spinach that I sown is doing good. Carrots are still okay. There's still like some bare spots in there where I didn't have any germination, I can see. Watermelon radishes, they take a long time. They take longer than regular radishes, but I see that my regular radishes are starting to form. These were the French breakfast radishes. So my peas all along the fence. I cannot grow peas in the spring. They bolt so quickly. This was a space that I did carrots, and I didn't have very good germination, so I put I think three, right here, 1, 2, 3 kale plants in there. This was a mescaline mix, this here in the front, and then there was bib lettuce towards the back. This was an empty space because the onions never sprouted, so that's another space that I'll probably use for the giant Swiss chard. Garlic. This garlic sprouted like 2 days after I planted it. This was the grocery store garlic, the organic bulbs that I got from the grocery store. I got 9 bulbs in here. They all germinated, and I think I got 9 or 10 in the grow bag. I put a kale over here and a kale over here. Okra looks like it's still trying to produce. I really didn't get any okra during the summer. The beans are still producing. I harvested all the beans that I saw the other day. They don't look very good, but they are still producing. They still have buds on them. Lots of buds. I can see a few little beans coming in. I am leaving some of them, like that one right there, for seed. And there's another one here that I'm leaving for seed. I've seen a few of them that had gotten too big to harvest, so I just left them. I'll save the seeds on those. But I see a lot of buds on here, little flowers that are going to be more beans pretty soon. The pollinators are still out. I saw the bees out here yesterday. This bed is romaine lettuce, cabbage, that's the flat Dutch, two there, and two there. And then interplanted in there is the romaine. I want to say this is a rainbow chard. There's some spinach in here. And then I think that is a mustard green. This was herbs, cilantro, all in here. And then I had some dill. Looks like it's trying to come up right here. These are collards. I got, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 collards, 7, 8. I got a few collards in here. I had 2 different collards. I had the Georgia collards, and then I had the Vates collards. So, and then spinach in here as well. There's that's, I think those are still collards. Romaine lettuce there. And then I thought I had kale, but it was kohlrabi. So I got kohlrabi in here, the purple, early purple kohlrabi. You can tell because the veins, the stems are purple. So I've got a few of those in here. And then I've got mustard seed, mustard greens in between there. Some more spinach, some more romaine, and I think that was it. I noticed that the squirrels had been in here. I don't know if it was squirrels or birds or what, but they don't dig my plants, but I find little holes between my plants. So whatever's in my compost, I think, is what they're trying to get to. Some things that are in my compost. Because I haven't had any plants actually disturbed by the little holes, but they're there. So they're not eating my plants, but they're disturbing them. Over here, this is where I pulled out all those little green caterpillars that other day. This is the rutabaga. I am like, I'm so ready to be done with that stupid moth, that stupid white butterfly. Just eats everything up. And I don't see it here. Like, I'm not finding, oh, there, look. There's one. They are just all over my plants. I gotta get in here. Find them all. Amaranth is doing good. You can cut and come again on the amaranth. So I've been doing that. Parsnips. I didn't get a lot of parsnips to germinate, so I'm not even sure how many I planted, but I didn't get a total germination on those. Beets, doing great. End of October, I should be able to harvest the beets. I've got the lettuces. These lettuces here are coming up, but the ones that I planted, the red leaf, I don't, was it the red leaf? Yeah, I think it's the red leaf. Doesn't germinate for me anymore. And this was the bib lettuce. The bib lettuce does really good, but the red leaf is not germinating. It didn't germinate for me over at the other. And then I've got this dill looking great here. It took a long time for that dill to grow. Those mustard seeds I planted are like really little still, and they don't look like they're growing very much. Spinach. That's a Swiss chard. Oh, there's a bee. More kale in here. All the kale in there, plus some rainbow chard. This was Swiss chard that I took out of one of the pots that I had over there and put it right here. I harvested all of the basil that was here and hung it out to dry. I harvested all of the cherry tomatoes, even the green ones. And that was before I knew we were going to be in the 70s all this week. I could have left them out here and they could have just ripened on the vine. But whatever. Cucumber, the bush cucumber. I think I did this in July. And it is just taking forever to grow. It looks like I might get some cucumbers on there, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. Unless it happens within this week. Swiss chard over here looks great. I took out all those squash plants from over here. Most of them anyway. Except for this one zucchini. I had trimmed all the damaged leaves off of it. So we'll see if those little ones grow. There's like 3 of them on there, and then there's one with a flower still on it. So maybe I'll get some zucchini after all. Who knows? Over here I had did that. I had put down. I dug away all the wood chips over here, and I planted collards, put compost in there, and it was about 3 or 4 inches of compost in there. And then I planted those collards in there. I think those were the Georgia collards. This is the other garlic, doing really good. 8. I did 8 in this bed. So that's good. Looking good over here. This was supposed to be mustard, but I don't know what that is in there. I don't know if those are weeds or if those are mustard coming up. Because I think I had threw some seeds in there. I have no clue. I know you've done it before. Threw seeds somewhere and don't remember what they were. So that's pretty much it for the fall garden. Gotta clean this place up too. I wanted to get that tarp off of there and get wood chips onto there, but I had threw my back out on Friday, and I have been down for days lifting those fruit pots from over there in the corner. The greenhouse is doing excellent. It's about 30 degrees difference in there at most times. I've got it open now, so I've already let all the heat out. Because it is going to be nice today. I don't want it to get too hot in here. But I started some more lettuce in here. I sowed some collards in with that pepper, and I sowed some spinach over there, collards here, and then I've got a mixture of lettuces and stuff here. But these are peppers. I'm going to try to overwinter them. Basically what I did was I took it out of the pot that it was in, and I put it in a new pot with new compost and fresh manure, and then I chopped half of it off. So with 50% of its leaves, it can concentrate on making a strong root system. That one was the jalapeno, and there was 2 plants in there, and I just pretty much left them in that pot, and I added compost and manure, but I did chop off the tops. You can see where they've been all chopped up. So this watermelon is doing okay, I guess. I thought I saw, yep, I sure did, a baby watermelon right there. Now, I don't know if we'll have time to let that grow or what. But we'll see. We're going to test this greenhouse out and see just how good it is. These were the blackberries. These were the blackberries. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to cut these back, these fruit bushes. Am I supposed to, like, you know, half these, or just leave them the way they are? If you guys know anything about growing fruit bushes, because I don't have, these are the first fruit bushes I've gotten, and that was all this year. This was a blueberry here in the back, and I don't know if I should be trimming these down or if I should just leave them as they are. Like, this is all dead. Should I cut this? You know, should I cut this at some point or what? This was another blackberry. More raspberries. Look at that, I got raspberries over there. So yeah, I mean, this obviously is dead. But what should I do with these fruits? Do I need to cut them at all? I want them to go in the ground come springtime. I didn't get a chance to do that this year because I didn't finish the wood chip distribution. So that was key to me getting these fruits in the ground this year. Plus I have 3 raspberries over here. These are Rose of Sharon that I need to put out, but again, I hurt my back, so everything has kind of just took a turn. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that stuff done or not. Oh, I didn't even check the temperature. Right now, let's see, right now the temperature is 70 degrees in the greenhouse. Duncan and Penelope are doing just fine. I need to winterize their hutch a little bit better. I have some styrofoam that I'm going to insulate it with, but I had put this up to block out some of the air that was coming in here when we got that little cold snap. Plus now they have boxes in. Penelope, hey girl. They just had some greens, some breakfast. Hey Duncan. Hey boy. Hey. Hey boy. So later on when I put them out in the grass, I can get in there and clean boxes out. Obviously, they're using it for litter boxes. I put these boards on top of the boxes because these are like fruit crates. They're really not, but thick, big wood boxes. And they were trying to chew them. So what I did was I put these wooden planks on top so that they would have something to chew if they wanted to chew and not chew on their boxes. I was able to get Duncan to drink out of this bottle yesterday. I don't know if he's gonna keep doing it, but he did it yesterday. So I don't know. I had a blackberry. What I did was I rubbed it on the end of it. First I gave him the blackberry, then he ate it and he liked it, so then I rubbed it on the end of the water and he was licking it off. So I don't know, we'll have to keep trying. I have another one too I could put by Penelope. Duncan doesn't tip his water over anymore, but Penelope, she still tips hers over sometimes. Alright guys, well, let's look at these seedlings real quick. Let's go. What's up, Zeke? So these are my seedlings that I still have to get out. This is the 1,000 head kale. This is the red Russian kale. And then this is the giant Swiss chard. And then these are spinach. So, I was watching a garden tour, Macilla's garden tour, and she has that 1,000 head kale. And I knew that the leaves got really big, but I did not know that the stalks, they're like trees. I didn't know that. I would not have planted so much. Oh well. I'll find somewhere to put them. And this was all the tomatoes that I harvested off of the Sweet Million tomatoes. I'm going to let those get ripe. But I would have left them on the vine if I knew we were getting 70s all week. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you guys have some good weather. It's pretty nice here right now. So, till next time, the more you know, the more you grow. Bye, guys.